It's getting warm. Oh no. Okay. I'm about to say some nice words. It's Thursday and ain't shit going on. Oh, I'm on YouTube and I'm cussing. I ain't getting water. I ain't getting no beer. Ooh, I gotta forgot what I'm about to do. I'm getting sleepy. I don't know what to do. I ain't getting no orders. Hey, where y'all watching from? Where you watching from? I ain't got no. I'm seeing her wait for order. Currently, I'm just trying to kill time. That's a nice 300. This car is about to pass. Hold on, there you go. You can't see her though. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. I did two. What time is it? It's like 11 o'clock, right? Or 10 o'clock. I can't see because I'm on live, but I did two orders today. And now I'm waiting. I'm about to crank my car up and go home. Hello. Is where you at? Thank you. Hold on. 10:25. Okay, thank you for letting me know the time. Where are you? I'm in South Carolina. Um, Thank you. Jesus love you too. Wisconsin. I ain't never been up there. What that way? Is that up or down? I ain't never been to Wisconsin. Yes, he sure does. It's cold. Well, it was cold here this morning. I had on a coat, but now it's warm. It's like hot. It's like the weather here is like it's not by the day. You know, you had a forecast for the day. This weather changes every couple of hours. Wow, man. I don't think I could deal with the cold. Not 24. Is it cold like year round up there? 31 last night, 51 now. Yeah, that's still cold. 51 is cold. I couldn't do that. I won't come out the house. And I don't really like to be too hot either. So I think I need to I need to stay somewhere where the weather is 70 degrees all year long. It's just hard winters. We have our four season two is just They don't go summer, spring, winter, fall. They collide. They all mixed up. And they just choose what day they want to appear. But thank you for the light. I'm about to go because I ain't getting no orders. I'm tired of waiting. That's the only thing about this. But one, yeah, I have a lot of storms up there, like hurricanes. Was that a hurricane that just hit Jamaica? Or was it a tornado? I think it was a hurricane. Glock. No, they say Glock. What's up, man? What you doing? Where you at? Where you watching from? Man, I was delivering at somebody's house last night, and I almost drove in the woods. The house was on like it's the woods, but it was like on a hill, right? But it was hard to even get in the driveway. I feel like they ain't gotta worry about the flooding around there. I say that. No hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards. Y'all be having? Oh no, that's different. You saying y'all be having blizzards? That ain't even. I ain't even think that was real. A blizzard? No. That's crazy. Y'all call out of work when you have blizzards, or they still? Cause we used to get snowed in for days. Oh no, That don't sound too bad. If you get groceries. Oh, that's a little crazy. So it's like them videos I be seeing where when they open the door, they they'll be like over top of the threshold of the door, whatever I'm trying to say. I seen somebody, they opened up the front door and they were taking bottles out of the snow and they had their refrigerator unplugged. And they were just using the snow to keep it cold, with the ice from the snow to keep it cold. What? How your car, like, I be thinking like, okay, if a blizzard come and it snow up to here, it's covering the house, right? If your car is covered in it, technically your car is submerged underwater, right? So how does it work after that? I don't know. Technically it's underwater. Technically your house underwater. So you see, stuff like that don't make sense to me. Cause if it's much snow above the top of your house, how can it melt and just disappear? You get what I'm saying? Where did the water go to? That don't make sense to me. Or like another thing that never really made sense to me was when you go to the beach, right? And you know it's the sand and then it's the water. But the farther you go out in the water, it gets deeper. But what's stopping the water from coming on shore? You get what I'm saying? An inch of rain was a foot of snow. Okay. But still, there's still a lot of water. And that's a lot of inches. Nah, they lying about that. They lying about that. I don't believe that. Okay. If an inch of rain, hold on, what she say? Equals a foot of snow. Okay. So, if a foot of snow equals an inch of rain, I don't believe it, because...
Hello, Moto.
Stop. Okay, I don't believe it, because, okay, they taught us that 1 plus 1 equals 2, right? Okay, But if you have one raindrop and you add it to another raindrop, you're not gonna have two raindrops. You're gonna have one big raindrop. So that might not be true about it's like now I don't know, I'm just playing. When it melts fast, it floods. Okay. Now that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, this sounds like a lot. I don't want to go. You got a boat. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Still, there's some magical going on there. No boat. You need one for be flooding. That's a lot of snow. I'm about to go because that ain't sending me no water. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't want to go. I don't want to go through that. Maybe once just to experience it, but living there, that ain't the way I want to live. And not dealing with no snow. I like the country. I like when you go outside, you don't hear nothing. You get what I'm saying? I like quiet. And the only thing I like the city, but I couldn't live in the city. Cause I don't like the fact that it takes so long to get to destinations that's not that far. Like I get irritated at red lights. I'm in the country, 5 acres. So you what? So if you get snowed in, you just gotta wait for somebody to come out there or wait for it to melt. That's crazy. Yeah, when we get snow, they be there on the news acting like it's the end of the world. And then we get like this much snow on the ground. Not even that much. So yeah. I'm about to go, cause this is it. I don't know what Walmart got going on. I ain't about to keep waiting on these orders. Salsa or jelly. I can't. I ain't never made no salsa. I make elderberry syrup. That's the last thing I made on my YouTube channel. I might like making homemade stuff too. It tastes better. I ain't never made no sauce or no jelly. I made elderberry syrup. That's kind of like jelly. What makes it thick? Like what makes it? I know you need berries to make. Well, you can use berries to make jelly. But what makes it thick? Like jelly. What else have I made? Man, I'm about to go. I don't want to. I want to order. But they ain't sending none. So, sugars, which is chemicals. I'd rather use the lemon. I try to stay far away from chemicals as possible. Well, you know you can't because they in the air, but I try to reduce my chemical intake by as much as I can. I don't even use the stuff in the store, like the skin stuff, the hair, all this stuff got chemicals in it. So I just make my own. I still don't understand how to make it thick. The outside, like the outside skirts of the grocery store. I didn't hear people say that before. But it's hard because you gotta understand that. Okay, it's trying to stop eating processed. It's trying to stop eating processed food. Is basically the equivalent to going to rehab. Well, putting yourself through rehab because all of the foods got drugs in them. So I don't know. That's how I look at it. Okay, and how many people come out of rehab successfully? Okay, so you gotta understand you going through real addiction. Well, we all live, but it ain't easy. Yeah, I mean that's just how I look at it. Cause the food you can tell what it's like. What you? Okay, I see this. I know this. I understand that it's fake, but what else? Like what can I do? Because the fruit don't even be right no more. So it's like, and it just makes me so mad when I buy it. I don't even want to talk about that. I got off. Is that Oxys after 15 years? Yeah, I got certain. I can't do that right now. I do want to, but just my cousin. I mean, just my current like living situation. I can't. I got a field and they just be spraying stuff. I stay like in between two tobacco fields. So, but that's good. That's crazy, Oxy. After 15 years. See, most people can't survive nothing like that. Most people when they get like a drug addiction, it stays. So the food addiction is, I ain't gonna say it's equivalent to that, cause that's a real drug. I don't know, but you should be proud of that. I know that was hard. I know it's still hard, cause like when you like some like when you go, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I need to go to sleep. I ain't been asleep all night. It was hard. I went through for a year. Yeah, that's crazy. I understand withdrawals for a year. Well, I used to be 400 pounds, and I've been losing weight, but like I said, that's hard. So I understand what you're saying. It's like withdrawing from drugs. That's what it feels like. Cause I notice certain times I don't be hungry. I eat when emotions are high. If that makes sense. When it comes to stuff like that, like addictions, anything could be an addiction. Phones, but I try to think about okay, when I'm feeling the need for it, what is fluent. Anytime I try to say words like that, man, it just don't come out right. Like fruit or scrawl street. Let me stop telling people that. That's great. The processed food has and chemicals to keep you heavy. Yeah, you're right. hmm I don't know. It's like with that. That's like a layered conversation. I don't even know what I want to say. Yeah, I look at the ingredients. I get it's get to the point now when I go in the grocery store, like I just get mad when I look, cause everything got, it's like you can't avoid it. Even if you shop on the outskirts of the grocery store, I don't know. And I just be like, sometimes I get so frustrated. I just be like, man, forget it. Like, why am I even trying? Like, you can't beat this. If it's not that, I mean, you gotta think about it. If it's not that, if it's not through the food, it's through the soaps. So then you gotta make your own soap, right? You gotta make your own hair products. Then you gotta think about the washing powder you use. You got chemicals in it. The clothes you wearing, you gotta make sure they cotton, cause then you got poly out skin absorb. I mean, sometimes it just be too much, and you just be like, look, it is what it is. Meat and veggies. Yeah, you're right. I try to do I do herbal remedies for being sick. I do too. A lot of different ones. The best thing out of this whole herbal like healing journey I've been on. I hate saying healing journey, but the best thing I came across is the sauna. Nothing makes me feel good as being in the sauna. I don't know. It just does something to me. I put me some essential oils in the different the thing, and you just let the steam. I don't know. I love that feeling. I do herbal remedies too. It's this one called, what is it? I don't know what it's called, but I know it's chamomile with cinnamon, apple cider vinegar, and lemon, and you mix them together and you drink that. And then there's another one. I think the golden elixir, and that's with milk, turmeric, black pepper, cinnamon. I haven't did that in a while. I might need to do that. Ginger. Well, for the chamomile one that I was saying. I don't know, but I've been hearing a lot about apple cider vinegar, that vinegar ain't good for you. But then I hear somebody say that apple cider vinegar, when it goes to your system, it doesn't act as vinegar. I don't know. But then, oh, yeah, I look up documentaries. Well, I actually make videos on YouTube about different herbs and stuff. Herbs and animals. That's what my channel is basically about. So I make videos about the benefits of different herbs. Cause I believe it's a herb for everything. I do, and I've seen them work. I have seen them work um, on people, and just like anything else, herbal medicine will work. You just gotta believe that it will work. With the mother, okay. Yeah, I did hear somebody say that mother is the pope of the fruit. Used to make it vinegar. Okay, I might get some of that now, cause I had stopped using it because I heard it wasn't good. Well, vinegar wasn't good. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get some with the mother and start using it again. Because when I take apple cider vinegar, I can feel it shoot through my whole body. I feel it go from my head all the way down to my feet. Yeah, you're right about that. Cause most people when they take medicine, it's not even the medicine that's working. It's their belief in the medicine, and the mind is just so powerful that because you believe in it, it seems like it's some kind of progression. You get what I'm saying? Hmm. Let's see, Boba Fett. Yeah. When we get to talk about medicine and stuff, People hate to hear me talk about it because I like to focus on words because I feel like everything is in the word. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the example? What I'm 23. What's an example? I know you're gonna say you thought I was older, not because I look older, but my demeanor and how I talk. I get that all the time. um, dang, what was I saying? Dang it, I done lost my thought. Oh, medicine, right? Yeah, yeah, I am. Um, medicine. That's what I was talking about. What was I gonna say about medicine? What is medicine? It's chemicals, right? Okay, I was talking about words, right? And how I focus on everything. I feel like everything is right there in the word. You see, it's like I have so many thoughts going through my head at one time. It's hard to pinpoint on one thought and just go with it. When I say something, it's like branches of thoughts happen like in my head. It's crazy. It's hard to explain, but you see, and I done got off track again. It's so easy for me to get off track. And then it's hard for me to remember what I was thinking about last. Okay, thoughts. No, words. I was on words. Okay, words. When I say words, I mean like, okay, the words we speak every day, like people saying good morning. Why you say morning? Like morning is what you do when somebody died. Or like when you say I'm going downtown. Why do you say I'm going downtown? You get what I'm saying? Okay, give another example. Okay, so I feel like everything is right there in the word. So the word chemical, right? When you take medicine, it's nothing but chemistry. Okay. But when you look at the word chemistry and you break it down, chem means black. And estry, Istry, the ending of chemistry means the study of. So if chem means black and estry means study of, it's the study of black, which goes into melanin, right? Many things at once. Words are powerful. Our energy and comes back. Yeah, you're right about that. I believe that to a certain extent. I don't know. Cause sometimes I feel like I can say something good, and it takes it so long, and so it's like I never see it. But if I say something negative, it happens like right then. Like I don't like that. I don't understand that. I don't know. But then they say bad energy travels 9 times faster than good, so that's why you got to keep repeating it. But then you get tired of repeating stuff. What was I talking about before I started talking about that? Chemistry. Okay. What about it? I can't remember. It's in your book. Okay, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that. Okay, but that's just what I'm seeing. It's hard not. Okay, but don't focus on what you see. But still, it's. Uh, it'd be a lot with that. You get what I'm saying? And then sometimes I just be want to escape my mind. Like, stop holding yourself back, okay? You're right. But at the same time, I feel like I still feel like I don't want to say that then, because you just said don't block yourself. But I'm not gonna say that. That ain't no good. Man, I can't believe I ain't got no order. Yeah, how long I been out here? It's 12 o'clock. I'm about to go to the house. Say it. No, you just say it. don't hold myself back. And I was about to say something that won't positive. But I feel like it's easy to have. Okay. I feel like it's easy to have negative thoughts. Is you gotta work towards those positive thoughts, because you don't have to teach a child to be selfish. If it's they toy, they want their toy, and they don't want to share it. So I feel like that's an innate, not innate. Is that the way I'm looking? How the hell she get a order before me? Oh, now I'm gonna lie, cause man, see you get to know, like when I'm doing this, I start to notice like the same people that be out here, and we just, even though it's independent contract, we still know each other. And she been sure how she could order before me, man. That be that rule. Acknowledge it and let it go. I get you. Okay, my problem be, okay, not okay. My problem be, okay, I don't know, I can't get the words out. What empowerment that gives you, yeah. You're right. I did, because I was like, I was out here one day and I was like, dang, it'll be nice if I get like a $50 order right now. And boom, the next order that popped up was like $46. And I was like, oh snap. It'd be crazy. But stuff like that happen to me all the time. Like I say something and no. What happens to me the most, I would say, is there'll be a thought on my mind and I will see a number at that time. Like I'll be thinking of something and I'll see 111. Like it just be like in alignment. It's crazy. Like, and it be sometimes it be like right there in your face, and you just be so in your mind that you don't even see that God is trying to speak to you. Like I was I was sitting at the car. I was sitting in the car. I was doing Spartan, and I was thinking. I was like, of all the things that I had been through in my life, and I was just thinking about it, and I was like, dang, I done been through so much. This net. I was just thinking about the cards that I was dealt and how unfair it was, right? And I was sitting at the stoplight as this was happening, as I'm thinking about this. And the truck in front of me it was a work truck, right? And the license plate was my birthday, right? So that caught my attention, right? And it was a work truck, and I think it was like a cleaning service, right? And on the back of the truck, it was like it never happened. And my birthday was the license plate. So in that moment, I was thinking about all the things I had been through, but right there in my face, I was so caught up in my mind that I didn't even see that God was trying to speak to me through the universe, through the truck. You get what I'm saying? So it just be stuff like that. Dream gave us signs. Most don't. Yeah, most people don't know this. And you know, I sometimes, like, I feel like I was always like aware of different things. Like my spirit was aware before I came into the knowledge of being aware, if that makes sense. Okay, because I can look back over my life and it was certain feelings that I would get, like certain high peak intuition moments where people were just going along with the programming, but something in my spirit knew that something wasn't right, even though I didn't have the knowledge to describe what I was feeling right at that time. I'm gonna give you an example of that. Okay, like in school, when we would go on field trips, right, they would make us count. Like the person in the front would start, they would say one, then the next person two, and then we would hit the count to make sure everybody was there on the bus, everybody was present, so they weren't leaving nobody. And as we were counting, and as the numbers got to me, and I had said my number, it just made me feel some type of way, like there was this, like this is not right. And then I found out later when I was reading the Bible, it says do not number the people, and I was like, oh my God, like I felt this. Okay, let me give you another example. Okay, I was at a football game. I'm in 8th grade now. Like I'm not woke at all, I'm just going along with everything. Thank you, I appreciate that. But I'm at a football game in 8th grade, and before they played the games, I don't know if they still do it now, they always made everybody put their hand over their heart and their right hand up, and they would make us stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, right? But for some reason, I would never stand up. Like even I don't like I didn't even have a concept of who God was at this time, right? But my spirit was not okay with standing up. Like the teachers had to make me stand up, and it was still something in me tugging, saying no, don't stand up. You get what I'm saying? But now I understand. Like we were really pledging our allegiance to a flag. Like what? That's idolatry. Idol worship, not adultery. Idol worship. That is the same thing, right? No words sound too much alike. Yeah, being woke ain't easy. I ain't tell you no lie. Sometimes I'd rather be asleep. I feel okay. I feel like, well, I know that TV explains what's going on in fiction. What they explain the truth in fiction, right? Through TV, through a lot of different things, but TV is one of the main ways. Dang, what was I about to say? You see how I just forget stuff? It just leave my mind like that. Dang it. Standing together. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. I got questions. Like, why is it red and blue? Right. Them two colors are opposite on the color spectrum. Right. Red and blue. Are they? I don't know. Okay. But I don't, like, when I think about that, I think about, okay, police. Right. Those colors, like when they stop you, okay, when they pull you over, they got blue and red lights flashing, right? Okay, that's messing with your sight. Okay, I feel like they attack you. They interrupt. I don't know what I'm trying to explain. Okay. I do know. Okay, I'm gonna just explain it. If you get it, you get it. Okay, they got the lights, the red. That's the mess with your vision. Then they turn the siren on, right? It mimics the sound of a crying baby. So when they pull you over, you already in distress. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. Are controlled by the colors. I don't know. We control. What I'm trying to say is the red and the blue. They opposite on the color spectrum, so they keep your eyes from focusing. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's intentional what they do. And then when they put the siren on, right, it mimics the sound of a crying baby. So in that automatically is gonna send some kind of distress signal to a human being, because I don't get I get what I'm trying to say, but it's hard to get it out and explain it. They're controlling by, yeah, because I've heard somebody say that red makes you hungry, and I don't understand what that means, but I know it got to be some truth to it, because almost every fast food logo got red in it. All of them that I'm looking at right now got red in it. Every single one of them. Yeah, but crazy stuff be happening to me. It be like out of this world stuff, but it's kind of like having a superpower at like to a certain extent. But at the same time, it's lonely because not a lot of people understand that. They don't go through stuff like they think you crazy. You eat on a black dish. You eat less. What? I ain't never heard that. But I'm gonna try that out. Why? Like, what makes you eat less? Because it's black. I use paper plates most of the time. Let me be honest with you. I don't be trying to wash no dishes. And then even like, okay, I'm gonna go back to words. What I was saying about words. Okay, microwave. It's literally saying small waves, microwave. So is it bringing down your frequency because you eating it? You get what I'm saying? Thank you, I appreciate that. I actually think I met an angel before. I think it was they be in the people you least expect. It was a homeless woman, and I think she was an angel. Cause it was cold outside that day, and she was staying out here. I don't know. It's just that whole encounter was. I never seen her again. Radiation test. I remember seeing something about radiation in the 100, the TV show. I don't know, and I also think like everything in TV is also exaggerated to a certain extent. Yes, microwaves. But now my new thing is, what I'm trying to get into. I'm about to start wearing copper. I ordered a copper bracelet, but it's too big. I don't know how to take the links out. And I could actually feel like tingling like on my wrist as I was wearing it. So it's too big. So now I'm just taking it and I just like if I'm sitting on the couch, I lay it on my leg or I lay it on my shoulder. And I can feel it like doing something. I don't know what, but I can feel it. Oh my God, I'm about to go. I'd have been out here for an hour. I ain't got no order. Hey, look, but I'm on live though. I'm enjoying this conversation with y'all. But with you, man. Mm-hmm. Brainwashes in your thoughts. Through video games, just carry the bracelet in your pocket. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks, Kathy. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, well, let me say one thing I noticed. Okay, I was on Tubi, right? And Tubi is free, but Nathan is actually really free. And I was like, okay, they say TV is programming, which it is, because it's a black mirror. They use black mirrors in witchcraft, right? And you go to channels. What are you channeling? You feel me? Why they call channels? And the eyes and the ears are the gateway to the soul, and you listening to it and watching it. So it makes sense. But what I noticed is, okay, with Tubi, right, it's free to watch anything up there. But what I notice is it's commercial after commercial after commercial after commercial. Okay. But I notice a pattern with the commercials up there. They only show commercials about medicine. Think about it. You on not even with Tubi, right? Okay. I feel like it's programming you to on a subconscious level to only believe that medicine is the cure. Because think about it, the subconscious mind is always listening, right? And information enters through repetition. So if every 10 minutes you got a commercial saying that the cure for this pain or this ailment is medicine, subconsciously that's what I'm gonna believe because that's what you're saying. So now when somebody come to me and talk about herbs, I'm not gonna believe that that's what's helping me, that's what's gonna cure me because of the messaging that's been constantly fed to me through this television program, through the commercials, if that makes sense. A real life example, they aggravate me so much. Oh my god, I get so mad. The man, they really do. They aggravate me too. And another thing that aggravates me is notifications on my phone. Like getting notifications. Like I had to turn my phone on do not disturb. Like, I don't like getting phone calls. I don't like my it be going. I don't like for my phone to go off too many times. I just don't like it for some reason. Um, what was I talking about? Commercials. What was I saying about commercials? Oh, you only see certain type of commercials, right? You only see commercials about medicine, commercials about food, and what other kind of commercial? I don't know, but them commercials they be having some messages in them. I haven't got another order yet. I'm about to call support. I don't know what's going on. I need some support. I need some help. I can't do this by myself. Oh yeah, you do see a lot of insurance commercials, and that's a scam. Yeah, you do see a lot of insurance commercials. Okay, we got food, medicine, insurance. Food and medicine basically the same thing because they use it. That's all in one. What else? Just food, medicine, insurance, right? That's it. We learned in school, right, that commercials. You got what was that thing we learned? Was it? It was pathos, ethos. I don't remember that. I know it's one that appeals to your emotion. One that's like the other one is like it's just facts. The other one, I don't know. I can't remember all that. I don't know where I was going with that one. Yeah, it is. I don't understand like a lot of stuff like I really can't wrap my mind around. Like all this control, they want all this control for what? Like all this fighting about immigration when most of the world ain't even been discovered yet. So why is we fighting over land when it? I can't wrap my. I don't understand it. Like what? I don't. I really don't understand. It's hard. And then another thing, the processed food is the convenience. It's always there. It's accessible. Hmm. They really got me on punishment today or something. Man. I ain't getting nothing. I'm about to go back home. I ain't been asleep. Yeah, I can. You can. It's so hard not to react sometimes. Hmm. I don't know. I was watching somebody yesterday. No, it was last night. I was watching somebody at a haunted house. Right. I don't celebrate Halloween. Not no more. I did when I was a child because I didn't understand that. I didn't know no better. I have to go. Anyways. Okay, okay. Oh, you knitting the quilt? Um. Oh, but I was watching her go through the haunted house, right? And it literally was like she was walking through hell, like the different rooms. That's what I got from it. Because you couldn't just walk straight into the haunted house. It was okay. It was like different hell testimonies I had like listened to. Right, the the way to go into the haunted house. Right, it wasn't a straight line you could go into. It was like it was nobody in the line. Right, but it was lines going like this, like zigzag, not zigzag, but like this, like wavy, and they hit the wall. Do this, walk up like 50 times before getting up to the door, right? And in my mind, as they were walking, I'm like, what is the purpose of this when you could just easily just walk up to the door? So why did they set up gates where you have to walk literally and do this get right here when you can just walk straight up like that? So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, the gates represent like the ways they walking in is the physical representation of confusion.